Welcome, dear educators, to another exciting class. Today, we're going to be looking at content creation using Google Slides. Okay, we all know Google. Google has lots of applications that you can use in your Google Classroom. So there are various things you can use your Google Slides for. For example, you can use your Google Slides to create lots of worksheets. Okay, and send it to your students. I hope you know when you save your worksheets from Canva, when you save it as an image, you can as well impute it in your Google Slides, insert it as an image in Google Slides, and make it editable for your students. There are various ways of using Google Slides. You can also use Google Slides to create content videos that are curriculum based on a certain topic you want to teach your students, and you use a screen recorder to record yourself with your video turned on. That your face will be showing, and as well you'll be teaching your students using Google Slides. So this is very nice as well. I also use this method, especially when I know I'm going to be very busy all through the week and I cannot just be going online on Zoom with my students. I create all the topics I'm going to teach them using lots of Google Slides and videos, attaching them and all that, and sharing the link. So one thing I love about Google Slides is that you can create a link and share it in Google Classroom, unlike other slide applications. Okay, so Google Slides also works hand in hand with Google Classroom, of course, because it's still created by Google. So you can share this. You can even use it to send a group activity to your students by sharing a particular document with them, a Google slide document, and telling them to edit an already made template you have created for them to create probably a topic or do a research on a particular environment or famous places in the world and all that. Then they can put in various pictures and all that and send it to you as a teacher back to Google Classroom. So Google Slides is fun. It makes learning interactive, engaging, and adventurous because you can use it for a whole lot of things that I've mentioned. You can even explore around and think of certain things you can also play around with using Google Slides. Okay, so now we're going to use Google Slides. So before you can use Google Slides on your phone, you have to download it from the Play Store. Okay, even if you go directly through your Chrome browser and want to get it through the application created using your email and all that, it's not going to work. It will still tell you to download Google Slides on your phone. Okay, so the only difference with Google Slides using your phone is that you can't put in a video directly to interact with your students. Okay, but if you're using a computer, that is easy. So Google Slides, you enjoy it more using a laptop. So you have to make sure you download Google Slides. So I've downloaded it on my phone already. So this is Google Slides. So one thing with Google Slides, everything you create on Google Slides automatically saves in your Google Drive, like I said earlier, is an internal memory storage that stores everything you do using Google. Okay, so it uses data to work. Okay, so you can also use these Google Slides offline, but right now my network bandwidth is on, so I'm going to use it. So these are examples of Google Slides I have created. You can see even the ones I created like last 2 years, they are still here. Even the ones my students turned into me are also here. So in order to create a slide, first of all, I always like using images to create slides to make it fun. Okay, you can create slides using images. So what I do, I go to Google to search for images depending on the topic I'm teaching. So I've downloaded some images and I'm going to show you how to create one shortly. So to create a slide to teach, first of all, you click on, but of course to use Google Slides you need a Google account. Okay, so that one is already settled. So when you tap on this plus icon, you can see you have an option of choosing template or creating a new presentation. So let's tap on choose templates. Google Slides have already given you lots of templates you can work with. If you want to use their template, fine. If you don't want to use it, fine. But I'm not going to use the template. I want to create using a new presentation, so I'll tap on that. So when you tap on that, it's going to give you a blank presentation. It's going to give you a blank presentation. So here, this simply means to redo or undo something you've done. This means to play your presentation. This play button to play your presentation. This people icon over here is to add someone to your Google Slides. That means you won't be the only editor of your Google Slides. Just the way we had a collaborator when we did the Google quiz, okay? You can add someone to have access to this slide. Then this plus icon gives you lots of options in making your slides fun or fantastic. Then here gives you the option of adding comments to a particular image or a particular write-up or anything, okay? So we're going to go through it one at a time. So we have our blank presentation here. So what I want to do, I don't want to, okay, I can tap over here and write something. I'll double tap for me to write something. So I can just name this, okay, let me call it grammar lesson. So what I usually do, you can create a logo as a teacher. Even if you don't have a company of your own or something, create your own brand, create your own logo with your name. For example, when I didn't have Virtual Scholars Academy then, I usually use my own logo with my name to create content, and I use it to teach my students. So anywhere my slides go, it tells people that yes, this is the person that created this slide, and it can even create opportunities for you in the future. So as a teacher, you should always have a brand. Even if you don't have a company, develop yourself, okay? Have a logo with your name. Even most teachers I know don't even have a complimentary card. My dear educators, you need to have a complimentary card. A lot of professionals have complimentary cards, doctors, bankers, and the rest. So you should have yours because teachers are professionals, okay? So I can just tap here because I don't want this, so I'm going to delete it. Okay, so this is my first slide. My first slide, grammar lesson, okay? So if you want to put your logo, you can put your logo, attach it as an image. I will still show you. So next, if I want to add another slide, I'll just tap on that. So if I tap on that, it gives me various plain templates, but I'm still going to stick with this. I'll take this one because I want to insert an image, okay? So I'll delete this. So to add an image, you go to the plus icon I showed over here. So you have options of adding text, you have options of adding images, shapes, lines, tables, okay? So I'm going to tap on image. So I have choice of picking from my photos or snapping with my camera. So I'm going to tap on photos to get an image and insert shortly. So I've inserted the image, so I'm going to adjust it to be at the exact perfect size of my slide. So this is the topic I'm teaching. This is singular and plural nouns. So I'm going to repeat all this process and add all the images I have downloaded earlier. You can use images you've snapped from textbook to put on your slides. A lot of things. Go to Google. There are a lot of free images you can use, okay? So hold on as I put all my slides and would continue. All right, guys. So I'm done putting all my slides. You can see my first slide. Right now, I want to change the color. I don't like the color. I'll just tap on the text editor over there. Then down here you see lots of options. These are options to make it bold, since the heading, underlining, just the same text editor you have on Word document. Then this is for color, this is to highlight, this is to centralize, this is to arrange and all that. So I don't like this color. I want to make it bolder, so I'll tap on bold. So you can see it's bold. I'm going to change the color to orange, okay? If I want, you can customize. You have basic, we have various colors here. So I want to highlight it, so I'm going to use this to highlight. Can you see that? So it's making more sense. If I want to even if I want to make it bigger, not bigger, sorry, I want it to be in the center. You can see you can hold and drag to centralize it. Assuming I had my logo now, For example, if I want, I can put this my Virtual Scholars logo here. Can you see how it looks? But so these are my, this is the first, second slide, third slide, fourth slide, third slide, fourth slide, fifth slide. Okay, then the last slide, of course, I'll just put a thank you for your participation, just for my students, for my slide to have a better, to end properly. Thank you for your participation. Then I can put a smiley for my students, you know. Yeah, this didn't come out that well. So since this is the ending part, I can make it bold, I can underline it, I can put another color. Okay, then I can highlight it. So this is just literally it. There are lots of slides I've created. So when you're done, okay, like I said, you have options. If you tap on the play button now, you can see it's saying present on this device, present to a meeting. So if you're using Google Meet, you can still use this. So that is one thing about Google Slides. Okay, so if I tap on this people plus icon, you can see add people to your group. Like I said, if you are giving this as a group work, you can add the emails of your students here and share, or you can send it to them through contact. It depends. You can see over here not shared, so it's only me that have the access to this slide. So guys, this is simply how to teach your students using lovely slide presentation. So let's tap on that comment icon here. You can see is to add comments. For example, if you tap on this, if you tap on this is to add comments. So for example, if I'm to teach this, I can just tap on the play button and tap on present on device. You see what's going to happen. It's going to present it. It's loading. So if I was to do this presentation now, for example, if I want to create a content for my student, using Google Slides, that means I don't want to teach that day, I just want to send it to them as a video, you have to use your screen recorder. Okay, so let me try and tilt my phone so you see what I'm talking about. Hold on as I tilt my phone. Okay, so my phone is on auto rotate now. So as I'm speaking with you, I'm using a screen recorder, so I can tap on this and show my face. You can see my face over here. So if I was to teach my students, this is how I'm going to go, just assuming I'm teaching my students right now. So when you're teaching your students or trying to create content for your students using Google Slides or any slide presentation at all, you need to make sure you turn off all notifications if you're using your phone, so that your video won't be interrupted with lots of things that are not necessary, like your WhatsApp images and all that. So this is how I'm going to do this. So you can see my my subject is shown here, so I can just start like this. Okay, let's assume I want to teach right now, so let me start. I'll say, hello students, how you doing? How was your weekend? Welcome to another class. Today we'll be having grammar lesson, and our topic for today is singular and plural nouns. Okay, so who can tell me what a noun is? So maybe a student can just say a noun is the name of a person, animal, place, or thing. Okay, so oh wow, brilliant. Okay, you just need to keep popping up questions and make it a little bit interactive for your students, as if they are in the class. Okay, so that is how to create content for your students. You can even call their names in the video. Of course, we know we're going to send it to them so that they will feel belonged, even if they were not there when you were recording it. So it's very simple. So I can tap again on the next slide and I say, okay, so we're looking at singular and plural nouns. Singular nouns means one noun. For example, one person, one place, or one thing. Plural noun means one or more than one noun, which is more than one person, more than one place, and more than one thing. So for example, examples of nouns, we have shoe in place of things, we have leaf in place of thing, ball in place of thing, car in place of thing, clock in place of thing. So all these are nouns based on things. Then names of person, like your name, for example, Anna. Let's assume Anna is a student in my class. Say, okay, Anna, your name, okay, is a noun. Obi, your name is a noun. Priscilla, your name is a noun. Do you understand? Make it interactive. Call their names. Anything you're doing, make it fun for them. So right now, assuming we're still on the next slide, I went to the next slide, I can now say, okay, so examples of singular form and plural form. Then if you're using your screen recorder, some screen recorders have pen you can use. You can go like this. Tell your students, we have, sorry, let me use the pencil. I say, okay, boat becomes boats. Car becomes cars. House becomes houses. Tree becomes trees. So these are examples of singular forms of nouns and plural forms of nouns. So I'll tap for the next slide. So, okay, friends, I have a class activity for you. So which one is right? We have child. Is it childs, childs, or children? The plural form of a child is what? So let me have your answers shortly. So this is simply how to present your content to your students without you being present or having an online class with them. Isn't it interesting? So if I tap on next, I can just say, okay, thank you all for your participation. I await your answers for the class activity I just handed over. Simple. And you can share this to your Google Classroom. Just as I've recorded this now, you just share it to them as a video to Google Classroom, attach it as a file, and you're good to go. So if you have questions, let me know. All right, thank you so much, and bye.